If you are looking for an affordable pair of earphones, chances are that you have come across these Boat Bassheads 225. These in-ear headphones are priced at 599 rupees and have been Amazon's choice for quite some time. The low price and the promise of super extra bass has definitely helped accessory maker Boat sell these in huge numbers. Are these the best you get for this price, or the recently launched Realme Buds better? We put these to our test to find out. The Boat Bassheads 225 look like a regular pair of in-ear headphones. It has a 1.2 meter long flat cable which is tangle free. There is an inline remote which has a microphone and a single button. The driver chamber of these earphones is made out of metal, which is a surprise considering the low price. It has a knurling pattern on it for better grip, and it does get cold in an air-conditioned room. These headphones are available in black, blue, forest green, frosty white, neon lime and red. As you can see, the red one we have here has got red cables and red highlights around the driver chamber. Boat generously supplies 6 pairs of earbuds, a clip and a pair of ear hooks with the earphone. We think that the ear hook is a very good addition at this price and will be helpful for those planning to work out while using these earphones. The Y splitter on the cable also has a metal casing which seems to be there purely for aesthetics. The gold-plated 3.5mm headphone jack has an L-shaped plug which does not stick out when you plug it into a device. Boat has opted for 10mm audio drivers which have a frequency range of 20Hz to 20 kHz. These earphones have an impedance of 16 ohms and do not need a lot of power to drive them. The box these Boat Bassheads 225 come in mentions extra bass, so we had a fair idea of how these headphones may sound. To test these out, we heard a couple of our test tracks on a MacBook Air, a Pixel 3 and the iPhone SE. We used the medium-sized earbuds and noticed that these fit well and provide good isolation. The audio quality is noticeably different on each of the devices we tested it with. When listening to audio tracks using the Pixel 3, it was clear that these earphones produce more bass which overpowers the mids and highs. On the MacBook Air and the Apple iPhone SE, the mids and the highs were comparatively better and the bass wasn't overpowering the mids and highs to that extent. These earphones can get really loud and people who like listening to their music at higher volumes won't really complain. We found that the bass tends to overpower the mids and the highs irrespective of the device we used. This earphone is targeted at bass heads and will suit EDM and hip-hop genres. We also used these earphones while watching YouTube videos on the MacBook Air. We had to crank the volume up since the mids were suppressed. It is fine to watch short videos with these earphones, but watching a movie at higher volumes can cause some fatigue. We could hear a bit of cable noise above the Y splitter, but we couldn't hear it below the splitter, which is a good thing considering the price of these earphones. Since the Boat Bassheads 225 has a microphone, we used it to make a couple of calls. We could hear the caller easily, but we found that the microphone was very sensitive, which caused a disturbance every time the mic brushed against our clothing. Our callers could hear this disturbance as well and found it very annoying. The Boat Bassheads 225 are affordable earphones and the lower price makes it accessible to a very wide audience. They are designed and marketed to be bass heavy and we found the claim to be true. These earphones also get really loud but will only appeal to a certain set of the audience. If you are a bass head who enjoys the thump, these earphones are worth the price they command. But if you like a neutral or a bright output, these are not for you. So that was our review of the Boat Bassheads 225. What do you guys think about these earphones? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to gadgets360.com.